Hi Mel.
Hi, Beck, how are you?
I'm good. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Nervous? Don't be. So this process is just about meeting to talk about the plan for your assessment. So today is obviously Friday the 10th of Jan, and your assessment with your first part is next week.
Yeah.
So we're going to meet here next Friday, which is the 17th of January. And then you'll conduct your first assessment, okay? But we'll talk a little bit more about that. I just don't want you to be too nervous.
Okay.
It's not something you haven't done in the salon before, so you're going to be okay. Okay, so the purpose of today is absolutely just to run through the document so you know exactly what you're going to be doing in the assessment and what's expected of you to pass the unit of competency. Okay, so obviously the unit of competency is, that you're going to be assessed on, is dry hair to shape, and you have helped dry hair before in the salon. You've helped your seniors quite a bit. And Libby just wants to get you up to standard so that you are competent to take people from the basin, take them back to their chairs, and start the drying process, and even do the whole completion if the senior's not ready. Okay, so first of all, I'll give you a copy of the unit of competency. Do you have one of those already?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Okay.
Sure.
Anyway, I know Libby gave you a folder with...
She did actually, yes.
With some things.
Yep.
But I know you're busy, so anyway, I thought I'd give you another copy.
Sure.
And then I just want to give you a few details on up-to-date WHS, some legislations, and I thought that'd be really handy for you to keep as well. That's really good prepping for the assessment and just for you in general to keep for the salon. Okay, so you can take those. These are all yours to keep.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so let's talk about the assessment plan, and I'm pretty sure that Libby went over the assessment plan with you. I did send her an email, and I think she went over it a few weeks ago.
Yes.
But we'll just go through it just so there's no
Freshen up.
no surprises, and you know exactly what you're going to do. So first of all, I guess with your assessment, I know there's 6 parts. So next week will be your first part, and I know the clients are already organised for you. So next week Leanne's coming in to be a client, and you're going to do a smooth finish. On medium length hair, so you'll just have to choose your tools and your products. You'll need to know, obviously, knowledge on how to section up and what tools to choose, what products, and throughout I will ask you a few little questions just about the products you're using, and I will go through and say if your sectioning's not quite right, I will say, Mel, maybe just, and we'll just have a conversation together. It's going to be very relaxed. So you're here to learn as well. So I don't want you to be too frightened. Okay. Okay, so as I said, we're going to meet here in a week's time. It's going to be, the assessment will be after hours so that there's not a lot of background noise. You can ask questions throughout the assessment, and you can talk to Leanne, who will be your client. And you can talk to me and I'll be guiding you, and you can follow my instruction. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, no, good.
All right, any questions so far?
No, it's okay.
No, you're all right? All right. Let's start. I just want to go through briefly your assessment plan, and then I'm going to have you sign off on this, okay? So obviously the purpose of the assessment is for you to get onto the floor to help your seniors. You have had lots of in-salon training leading up to this. This assessment will just prove that you're competent and you can pass. Libby's pretty sure that you'll be able to do that, and your seniors really need you. It's so busy. The salon's getting very busy just before, after Christmas. You've built up a lot more clientele. The clients know you now. So yeah, you're going to be a big asset to the salon for Libby and your seniors. Okay, so the purpose is to get you onto the floor and for you to grow, because you're nearly a second year as well, and you're just going to be learning more and more knowledge and skills from here. So you're almost a second year. you've gone through your learning program, your training session plan, you know your service system, which everybody lives by, and you know your position level, nearly a second year, so you know what's expected of you in the salon. So you've got really good base and skills, you know how to cape up. Now we're just moving on to being able to utilise blow dryers, straighteners, products, and to be able to do that all on your own. Okay. Let me just get through my notes here. And this is the training plan that was given to you as well, so
Yes.
it's nothing new. So the assessment's really clear and straightforward. There's nothing that you can't do in the assessment, or you'll be expected to do anything that you don't already know. And if you don't know something throughout the assessment, just ask questions, please. Don't be afraid to do that. So the assessment is, you feel like it's a fair assessment for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't feel like you're being asked to do something that you can't do?
No.
No. All right. And obviously the assessment is going to be an activity, so it's going to be a role play, so Leanne's coming in to play your client, which you know, and then throughout I'll just ask a couple of questions, just to prove that you know exactly what you're doing and you have the knowledge and skills. We're not integrating any other units into this. We're just going straight ahead with the unit dry hair to shape, okay? So nothing else is coming into that. 1 year of first going into second year, and we don't need to train you in any or assess you in anything else. All of your tools and resources will be available for you on the day, okay? A risk assessment will have taken place. All your tools will be, say, dryers and straighteners tested and tagged, and the salon's up to code, as we know it is always. Making sure of that. We're doing it after salon hours, just to be fair for you, so you can focus and concentrate, not have all eyes on you, watching you during assessment. And that suits you too, doesn't it? Better.
It's nervous.
Yeah, you won't be so nervous. And then if you're not happy with the assessment decision, so you have 14 days with the appeal if you're not happy with your assessment result. And within those first 7 days after you get your result, if you're not happy, you fill in one of the CCC communication forms within the salon and you pop it in the operations box, and then Libby will, or Amanda, the manager, will do what they need to do to the appeals office, and then they'll go from there. And also I just wanted to let you know that one of the assessment method pathways is RPL, but because you're only a first or second year, you don't really have a lot of recognition of prior learning with this unit, so that's why we won't be thinking about RPL. And do you understand that? You know why? Obviously if you were a senior you may have a chance to do RPL, but being a first, second year, you can't do that. Do you have any questions about anything so far? No, everything's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Okay, so let's just keep going through. Don't need to do that. We've talked about your WH&S. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll get you to sign your assessment plan. Just pop that down. I'm not going to lean on your little things there. So if you can sign and date here, just so we know that I've given you all the information that you need.
It's the 17th today, isn't it?
It's, no, your assessment's on the 17th.
Oh,
so
it's the 10th. Sorry.
No,
the 10th
that's
today.
okay.
I'm losing a week.
That's okay. All good. And then I'll sign that up too. And also your assessment results will get sent to you as well in the mail, so that you will have a copy for your portfolio. Okay, so we've gone through that. So no questions so far. They're yours to keep. Now I just want to go through a couple more things. We've gone through your assessment plan. You know when you're going to be assessed, which is next week, the 17th, in the salon. after hours. We know about the RPL pathway. We know that we can't apply for that one. You know that the assessment will incorporate all your Just Liberated service system, everything that you do in the salon every day, nothing different. You know that I'm going to be asking a few questions along the way, and you know that I'm going to be giving you a few instructions. Talk to your client, tell her about your products, tell her what you're going to do, introduce yourself to her as well, pretend like it's a real client. We've gone through our appeals, we've gone through our WH&S, we've decided, and as you agree, we're going to do it outside of work hours, and we've agreed on that. You've been given a lot of documents. Now, I was given your email address. Did you get through the little bit of information that I sent to you just about obviously the questions that will be asked on the day, and just the tasks that you'll actually be assessed on? So you received all of that too, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was good, and you emailed me back, which was really good. I know you're busy doing lots of training in the salon and helping your seniors. It's pretty full on. And if you need me within now and next week, don't hesitate to email me. And you've also got my phone number.
Yep.
So just either call me or send me a text if you have any questions about anything, or say you became sick and you couldn't actually do the assessment, don't hesitate, just flip me an email or give me a call, okay, and we can do it another time if we need to. So you know that so the instruments that we went through that are going to help assess you, so I'm actually going to have a checklist on your activities. So with the unit of competency, I'll go through, make comments to say whether or not you're competent, you've got the skills and knowledge, and if you don't do something absolutely 100%, I'll just make notes for you, just so that for future learning so that you can become better. And it may be just minor things. I don't think there'll be anything huge in there. And I think that's about it. So what we'll do you have any questions or concerns?
I'm just a little bit nervous, I guess, but
Yeah. So you know all about your products. You're competent with that, do you think?
The products that we use in the salon are pretty straightforward. They're all good products. I like the products personally.
Yeah. Okay. And just think of your safety and comfort, and your client's safety and comfort. And we'll go through that on the day. Like if I think something's not maybe as it should be, I'll go, Mel, maybe do this. It's not criticism. It's more I'm helping you to get through the assessment, to get a positive outcome.
Yes.
Okay, so we will meet here next week, Friday the 17th. The salon will be closed up. Liam will be waiting for you. If you have time, set your tools up, and if not, I'll set everything up for you and help you as much as I can. Okay?
No worries.
So all good, and feel free to contact me as well before then. All right, I will see you next week.
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
All right, have a great week.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.